We can hear you.
My name's Vandana. I am one of your corporate brokers here at Signature. And a couple of things that fall sort of under my purview is, and you'll hear me do quite a bit of this, but Signature Strong, so all of our charities. I don't know whose phone that is, but please turn off your phones. I'm speaking now, Janet. I'm sorry.
No one in the back can hear.
They can't hear me?
I know she's
Don't come over.
What?
can hear Janet.
Oh, do you want Janet to start again? All right. So a couple of things that I take care of here at Signature is Signature Strong, which is our charities. I also, you'll occasionally get emails from me regarding compliance with Nevada Real Estate Division, and you will also hear from me about events. So I handle quite a bit of those three items. I'm just going to run through the things on Signature Strong. I'll go through the events, and then I'll talk to you a little bit about compliance as well. On Signature Strong, just so you know, and I'm sure many of you have heard, we're doing a 3-square volunteer day. This is an opportunity for those of you who want to give back to the community but don't necessarily want to do it financially, want to just get your hands dirty and pack some lunches. Last year we did thousands of lunches within 4 hours. We will be there tomorrow from 9 a.m. till noon. I'm going to ask that you please come in to register at about 8:30, somewhere between 8:30 and 8:45 at the latest, so that we can get you into the assignments. We will most likely be in the kitchen actually prepping food for the children for the following day. So it's really important that you're there on time. Another thing that we're doing, and I don't know if my last year we had, and I'm super proud of this, but last year Signature Real Estate Group has actually donated a canine to the Metropolitan Police Department, which is actually a great thing. His name is Rocky. Canine Rocky was fighting crime all of last year. He started in March. He was trained. We paid for the training, and we actually paid to get him brought to Las Vegas for the Metropolitan Police Department. In October, during the canine trials, I don't know if any of you went to those at Lake Las Vegas, but Canine Rocky was actually hurt. He stepped on some glass. So he was taken off duty for a bit. Sorry?
He was put on injured reserve.
He was, yes, thank you. and he actually, part of his therapy is to be running around in snow. So you'll see a couple of videos that I have. If you ever need updates on him, please reach out to me. You can text me or even send a message. But I will try to do updates more often. But part of his therapy is to run around in the snow, which is a great time right now for him to be doing that. He prefers the snow to his other option, which is running in the sand. So if you're over by Centennial Hills Park, they have a sand volleyball court. You may see Canine Rocky running over there. So just keep your eyes out for him. I'm going to try to get him for one of our events this year so that you guys can all meet him. And then a couple of things that we do on an annual basis is that we've got the breast cancer walk that happens at the end of every year. Keep your eyes open for that. Katie heads that up, and she will, of course, be posting updates every so often. We also do the Veterans, what is it called? The Veterans Appreciation. And we're looking for someone to head that up this year. So if you're interested to actually organize, get all the volunteers together, all of that, if you're interested in doing that, please reach out to me. I'll be happy to pass your name on to the person who's actually currently heading it up. Do that today if you don't mind, if you are interested. Next, I also do glasses. For those of you who wear glasses, whether they're sunglasses, eyeglasses, or anything, I actually take those at the end of the year and donate them to one site. And what they do is they refurbish them and send them out to third world countries to provide sight throughout the world. So if you have glasses sitting around and you want to bring them in, please do so. I will have boxes in every single office, and I'll do a pickup. The girls will know to just call me whenever their boxes are full over there. Any questions on any of those things? Yes?
When is Veterans Appreciation?
When is it?
It's the first Saturday of September.
First Saturday of September.
No, it's
I thought they were moving.
Just kidding.
It's Patriot Weekend. Whenever Patriot Weekend
Yes.
falls.
Whenever Patriot Weekend falls, it's there, but expect it to be sometime in the fourth quarter of the year, third to fourth quarter of the year. Okay, yes ma'am?
You also do clothes for...
I do.
And so that's it's a good reminder. 'Cause
Yeah, that's true, actually. So last year we donated about 40-something bags, large bags of clothes and shoes and things like that to castaways. And they actually, what they do is they help I can't even say the word, get the gentlemen who were in jail back into the community. And thank you. I know it's a bigger word though. Thank you. English is a second language for me. So they get them. Don't laugh at me. So we donated quite a few clothes to them for their families to get them back into the communities. They actually help them get jobs and things like that. So if you're now getting ready to clean out your closets because it's the beginning of the year, you're all going on diets and you're not going to fit into those clothes that you bought, bring them in. Again, any office is fine. The girls will let me know to come pick them up. Any other questions? Yes. Yes, we have been. We have done the Leukemia Lymphoma Society walk for several years. We actually did that, I think, even before we were all here, right? And that's September, end of September, early October usually. Yep. Okay. So we'll keep you posted on that. Anything else? Now, the way to actually have your charity looked at for the year, so we pick one charity every single year. Last year, it was Canine Rocky, right? The year before, we bought a van for Boys and Girls Club, because that's one of the things that they needed was transportation. And every year, we do something big like that. If you have any ideas on the charity for this year, please let me know. I'm in charge of that. I will review everybody's charity options, and we'll go from there. I actually have a committee that I've put together to help with things like that. Okay.
So when donating, are you a 501c3?
Signature Strong is not yet.
It's not.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay. Compliance. Now, all of you know that we had a huge class with Jan Hawley last year where we talked about compliance issues. One of the things that I'm still seeing is that some of you are posting on your personal pages. And that's perfectly fine. You absolutely must. Now, this is not me saying it. This is the Nevada Real Estate Division saying it. You absolutely must have the brokerage name, okay? Whether it's the logo, whether it's the actual name, it has to be in the advertising. They are looking at you. If you have violated once, they will give me a call and say, please have this corrected. You will get one opportunity to do that, and then the following time that I hear from them, it'll be a $500 fine. Who's got extra $500 that they want to pay to the division? Right. Per post, correct, per post. And quite honestly, if your post is seen by 6 different people and all 6 of them complain, that's 6 times 500. Okay? If you send out a postcard and 6 to 100 people and 6 people complain that the logo is not on the postcard, it's 6 times 500. It's for every incident, not just because it's one postcard, it's the same thing. Clear? I taught an advertising laws in real estate class. I will be teaching it again. Janet and I are working on the CE calendar for the year, and that class will cover a lot of these things. Now, let's talk about classes.
Quick question.
Yes.
On the compliance.
Yes.
What kind of photos are required for that? Like, is that only if you're posting listings and stuff like that, or is it also like if you're out with a client, like, hey, out with a client today, and you're posting this?
Thank you for asking that. If it is real estate related, it has to have your brokerage name on it.
Okay.
You can type in the name or just leave the logo.
It can be the name.
type
So
in
if you're doing it on your
signature
personal page
Yeah.
and you post a picture of a house that just sold, it will be your name, Signature Real Estate Group, and then whatever else you want to write.
So it's either.
Either or.
The logo or the name.
Correct.
Just checking in, it's Signature Real Estate Group, sorry, down here. Does that suffice?
Yes. Yes.
That was a good question. Never repeat that.
I'm sorry. She said if you check in at Signature Real Estate Group and the name is there, then that suffices. That actually qualifies. Yes?
My banner on Facebook is my business card. So do I have to put Signature Real Estate Group on every advertisement for that?
What's the name of your Facebook page?
Edie Adams Williams.
Then yes.
Okay.
So if it says Edie Adams Williams Signature Real Estate Group, you're covered. If that's the actual name of your Facebook page. No, you're next. Sorry.
They still require a different size? Which one is more prominent, the broker's name?
The broker's name has to be prominent, yeah. So if you have, let's say on your website, you have your team name on top and then signature all the way at the bottom, you're not compliant. Yes, Brandon?
I was just going to say, the reason Edie on yours is because if somebody shares your post, it's no longer attached to your page. They don't see it.
It has to live on its own. It has to be compliant while it's living on its own. Questions?
Even if you share.
Even if you share. Even if your friends share. Even if your clients share. Even if your family shares, because we all have people who do that. Yes?
So in
You're
other
next.
words, are you saying that the photo itself should have your name or its signature real estate? The photo, or just the post? But the post, even if it's a-
Okay, so if you're posting a photo, I'm not going to take up too much time on this, right? If you have personal questions, I'm happy to answer them afterwards. But if your picture, if you post a photo, you want me to answer that? You want Mark to answer? Okay, so if you have a photo that you have, like of a house, and you have the logo on there, then that's fine. But your name of your page has to either say Signature Real Estate Group, or the actual content of the post needs to say Signature Real Estate Group.
Great, so we can put hashtag signature real estate
Nope,
group.
you don't work for hashtag Signature Real Estate Group.
Okay, I just wanted to know.
Yep, you don't work for hashtag Signature Real Estate Group. I had this conversation with Jan Hawley. You work for Signature Real Estate Group. 4 words.
The safest thing to do is post it to your business page.
And then share it to your personal page, correct. Post it to your business page that says Signature Real Estate Group, share it on your personal page. Perfect way to do it. Any more quick questions on this? Awesome. Okay, moving on. So next week, we've got quite a bit going on here at Signature. Cold calling nights are starting. We're doing those the first and third Wednesday of every month. So first and third Wednesday of every single month. They're going to be here in the Southwest. If there's several of you that want to do it in other offices, we'll talk about it, but we're going to start here. It is going to be sponsored by Citywide and Chicago Title. So thank you again. They're going to have snacks. We're going to have cold calling lists. We're going to practice some scripts, and we're going to make some phone calls. The goal for this year, more money, more money, more money, and collaboration. So
She said it right.
yes.
A lot of people may not know about our training, and you're not going to mention that.
It's at 4:30.
Oh, it'll be here though. It'll be right in here. Yeah. It'll be
On January 16th.
correct. It'll be right here. So, sorry? Correct, the 16th, Wednesday. Also on the 16th, if you have made the list, it's an invitation only, but you will be invited to the leader luncheon. How do you make that list?
Top 30.
Top 30 in the company.
In closed transactions, not dollar volume, closed transactions. We're a transaction fee company, so it's a number of transactions.
Everybody hear that? No. Top 30 within the company in closed transactions will earn you a spot to the leader luncheon. Okay? So actually a great event, so aim for that. Next week, Janet had posted it in the newsletter. It was also on the calendar. It was the Green Techniques class. It's the CE class that I'm teaching. So 24th, sorry, on the 24th, so in 2 weeks. Originally, it was scheduled for 9 a.m. Again, Citywide is gracious enough to sponsor the luncheon, so we are moving it to 11:30 to 2:30. It's a 3-hour general CE class. I will be teaching that. It will be in the Summerlin office. Questions? Awesome. We'll have more lunch and learns as well, more lunch and CEs. Awards banquet is coming up. Mark your calendars, March 16th. Awards banquet, March 16th. And I think that's it for me. I'm out of notes.
What time on this?
Huh? Shelly, where you at? I don't know yet.
You want to say when your awards banquet is?
Not yet.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Yay. Thanks, guys.